Barbí, you so dumb.
Hey cuties, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hey, if you're not, welcome back, Bookie. I haven't yet cleaned my makeup brushes, so I was like, why not do this before I clean the makeup brushes? Sephora? No, I think it was Ulta. I don't know. They gave us this though for our free gift. And I'm just wondering, obviously, you know what I'm saying, like, if my shade is in here. I do want to add a disclaimer. They do have like a vast array of shades. However, they sent me four on this one, and this, I thought I did count right. 6. I was gonna say 6, but I was like, you should have found 5. So not to say that they don't have my shade, you know what I'm saying? But based on the shades that they do have on here, that's what we're gonna determine what our shade could possibly be. So we're going to start with the HD Skin first. So out of the 40 shades, I have 4 of them. So I have the 1 N as in Nancy 1-4, which is this one. I have the 2N26, which is this one. The 3N42, which is this one. And the 4N62, which is this one. I boxed all the shades that they gave us, so this is what we're working with. I'm honestly gonna go to the Fusé/Deep immediately because it just sounds more right. Cause you know what I'm saying? They give you enough. I think I could do like half a face. We got our mini beauty blenders. And we're gonna, before we blend, I'm not gonna put on primer. Don't be like me. So yeah, but I'm going to clip this like so. Girl, you're not even trying. Clip. 10 seconds. There you go. This is what I've been using, the Maybelline Fit Me. The me's on this side. But the Maybelline Fit Me matte poreless. This is shade 368. And for the Anastasia, I remember I'm a 14. The Anastasia Balm, I'm a color 14. So with that understanding, let's see if Miss Ma'am is doing what she needs to do. Just dip it in here like that. If I pick my shade right away, I'd be so impressed. Oh, my blending. It's kind of my shade. I feel like I would go, I don't know. She is on the lighter end, I think. Yeah. I'm not even gonna continue. I'm not gonna continue. So with that understanding, I would probably be a 4R64 or a 4Y66. Because those are like the next shades next to them. And this is not too far from like my actual shade. You know what I'm saying? I just need like a shade darker. And I'm just still blending away. I'm just still blending away. Blend. I'm blending away. Okay. You know, if I add a second coat, hold on. It's very light though. It's a light foundation. It's not a heavy girl. And at least you can build upon it. You know what I'm saying? Look, so I build upon it. I like that. I like if it can be sheer, or if you put a little extra, you can build on it. But with that being said, this is not my shade. But it's close to it. So it's a great starting point. I actually like that I have a starting point on where I could, you know what I'm saying? Now I know. It's honestly hard for me to like change out foundations, because foundation is one of those things in makeup that's so hard. like shade matching can get really hard. So once I find like my foundation that's close enough or like I can get away with, I stick to it. No hesitation. I don't try to experiment. I don't do that because now I'm just wasting money. I would say the 3N42 could be my concealer color. She looks like a concealer color girl. Next one, Valentino. And I wanted to try their foundation. Like I told y'all, terrified of trying foundations. Cause if it's not my shade, I'm gonna be pissy. They gave me 6 colors to decide. These are the colors that they gave me. I put a little line so y'all can see it. I was expecting like a nice gradation. I don't know how they decided what goes where, but their foundations come in 40 shades as well. So with that understanding, you have a lot to choose from. I low-key wish I was MN5 because I live in Minnesota. So like to say that my foundation is MN5, it doesn't necessarily have to be 5, but like the whole MN row, I wish I could be like, yeah, I'm MN blase. And I live in, I don't know, it just seems real cool to say. So I'm not even going to try the DR3. That looks like my contour color. I could be DA2 or shades darker. Let's add some moisture to our beauty blender. To our beauty blender. Sorry, my bad. I don't know what it is. Like I always feel like doing like a singing thingy. I'm either humming or singing a song. Sometimes there are songs, but sometimes they're not even songs. I just make stuff up. I think those were the same shade. I think they're the same. I didn't swatch the whole thing. Y'all see. They say we don't serve peasants. Buy the whole thing, take it or leave it. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, Valentino was not playing that. They said we do not have time for you to be playing in our stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there. But the reason like I'm like iffy about the foundation is because the texture of it. Like subtract the amount that they send. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't a lot. However, she's not a full coverage girl. Did she say she was full coverage? It says transfer resistant, 24-hour breathable wear, buildable semi-matte coverage. There we go. Okay, that's making sense now. Because I was about to say, I'm not feeling this whatsoever. The only reason I was going to say that is because like, so you see with this one, I was able to like, you know what I'm saying, blend it all through. She wasn't like a heavy coverage, but she was like on the lighter end of coverage. You could build on her. This one, I applied it just mattified. And that's why I was like, it's either their foundation is trash or I was really hoping I wouldn't have to say that. Because like, it gave matte and I wasn't sure if it was supposed to. Maybelline Poreless. And it says it's matte, but it doesn't give matte. Here, I'm going to show you. And like you see, like I put a little, the tiniest bit. Theirs just looks like a matte foundation. She's giving pure matte foundation. Okay, theirs is a mattifying foundation too. Even if you're new to makeup, you're like, what are matte foundations? Some foundations will give you like a glow, especially think about like your setting sprays, right? You spray this dewy one, it's going to give you like a real sheer glow. And then the mattifying just like, it's supposed to just give skin, no shine. or minimal shine. I like matte foundations because I'm an oily skin girl. So the matte just like holds everything in. And then by the time I put my powders and everything together, I'm just like giving like skin, but like it's makeup skin. But I didn't do prep. I typically do prep with, skin prep. Then we do primer and then we go in with the makeup. But my mom don't do none of that. For real. Like my mom literally will just slap her foundation on. So technically I do what my mom does. And like, I'm pretty sure if my mom does it, a lot of other people do it too. But I can't really compare it to this one because I put 2 layers. You know what I'm saying? Like, so bad comparison because I already like put 2 layers to build up to see what it's going to give because I kind of like it. So I guess Maybelline is the best bet because Maybelline the chin. Yeah. Because I only put 1 layer. So 1 layer of mattifying. Yeah. 1 layer of Valentino. I don't think so. Now the question is, does she oxidize? That's the next thing. When it comes to foundations, okay, cool. It looks nice, but give it a few hours. Matter of fact, I'm going to keep it on for a few hours to see if it oxidizes, and I'll come back to give y'all a review. Yeah, we'll come back in a few hours. Let's set this. So, okay, so we used our Sephora, right? Our Sephora setting spray. And we'll be back in a few hours to see what this gives. As it pertains to oxidizing, if your foundation oxidizes, it just gives it like either like a reddish tint or orange tint. It just, after being oxidized comes the base word oxygen, right? So what happens, and I don't understand the science behind how it happens. Well, technically it would be whatever products that they mix together because at the end of the day, everything is chemistry, right? So essentially what it happens is like your foundation, you put it on after, I don't really know the time period because each time is really different for everybody. But what'll happen is like after a few hours, your foundation is no longer like, boom, let's say you started off with like a brown, right? And for some reason, it starts turning like a slight tint of red-ish. Not like aggressively red, but it tints by itself. That's what they mean by oxidizing. For the Caucasian girls, I've never seen oxidizing foundation for y'all, but then again, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I've never seen it. And I haven't seen it since high school year. Really, when it comes down to makeup, foundations, high school year, I used to see girls coming to school and their makeup were like, I would tell them like, a new foundation, a new one immediately. And why? I'm like, girl, you look a tabby red. So I'm saying like, I haven't seen that issue since high school year, but that was an issue. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. Okay, it's 3:05. Update. It don't oxidize. Okay, oxify, oxymoron. I'm just kidding. And I know because I don't look orangish. I'm still giving very much caramel. Is it caramel or caramel? Yeah, I'll be in an uproar about that. And especially with soda and pop, I'm getting distracted. Anyways, one thing I would say about my girl Valentino, I don't know if it just has to warm up to your skin. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason I say that is because it doesn't look dry anymore. Maybe you just needed setting spray sprayed on top. If you want to go for a very natural, like I want to wear makeup, but I don't want to go wear makeup, I think Valentino would be right up your alley simply because like she's giving skin. I'm looking at my skin, but it's foundation. Compared to this one, you know what I'm saying? You see the comparisons. Like, it looks like I don't have makeup on. You wouldn't even know that I had makeup on. Exactly.